Hello Gundam fans, Jonas here again, and we're back to another Model K review. This time look at the look at the 1144 high grade Universe Century Msm-03 Gogg from the original Mobile Suit Gundam. I actually got this at Amazon.com. Got this on Amazon.com using Amazon gift card $100 with all four of them. And also I bought this a bonus one, so spoiler, we'll get into that. So anyway, this one the cost I actually got this in GOG was from Amazon for about I think it is pretty small price, and it was surprisingly this price $16 was this price. Bought this Amazon for $60 was surprisingly easy as cheap. You can actually check out. So anyway, on to review. So who is GOG? He is MSM-03. He is a mobile suit master. He is an underwater mobile suit. He is a Midius mobile suit. He first appears episode called Char's Return, which takes place after the Battle of Odessa. Char Admiral, along with the captain of the Bora, I forgot his name, who sends out then who sends out a mobile suit called known as the Gog, who tries to take out destroy the white base in Belfast. Who was led by a pilot captain led by Flanagan Boone, who sends out a Gog who tries to take out destroy the white base, but ultimately in the end it didn't work. It was a backfire. It was later destroyed by the Gundam as well, and possibly GR Wells. In the movie, he was only seen as Gog, and Hguc, the regular one, was out, but unfortunately it fails because Gog was destroyed by Gundam, and Hguc was destroyed by a gun tank, with a surprisingly twist by Kai, who led to the white base. So I won't spoil it, but you haven't seen the movie or the animated shows, you check out. So here is the package. Here is the Gog. His nice little package, cool artwork, and it's made by Bandai from 2000. Nice little close-up image. Down the bottom shows the little details, and it has a bio, which is Japanese, you cannot read. It says the Principality Xeon mass produced and finishes mobile suit. On the bottom, on the top here, shows a little details on it, and shows a little details. There was no Rhea. And it has a little nice little detail, and it has a little sticker. It says, I believe that was from the Amazon stickers, of course. So that's about the package. So I actually bought it on Amazon. So let's take a quick break. Let's take a look at Gog's out of the box. Alright, we're back with Gog out of the package. Now, he does not come any accessories. He doesn't come any accessories or weapons or nothing. No accessories, no nothing. Now, this spins about. He's a 4.5 inches tall. He is pretty short. He looks more midget. Here's the size comparison. He's a pretty same size as Larchers. Sorry about the fur tickles. And you can see he's a pretty different size and looks. Now, as I've said before, he does not come in any surgery. But however, he does have gimmick. It goes underwater, so his mode we'll get into in a second. Before we look at, let's take a look at these head sculpt looks. The head sculpt for Gog looks pretty nice. He looks just like how he looks in the cartoon, or not cartoon, the anime. I like has the details of brown. His eyes looks pretty nice. Looks like a cyclops. And yes, he comes with little stickers here. I put a sticker on. Except the only scene looks like hard to see. Looks like he has a cutting accidentally. So ignore that. So gotta be careful with. I mean, overall it looks nice in detail. And nice little top here. It's kind of missing his top here. That was supposed to be black. But you look at the box in the prototype. Overall, the rest of the back of the body looks pretty nice. Not much detail. It like has a detail as has a mega particle cannon on his stomach, on his belly button. I like has a nice little detailed claw His claws are kind of a little sharp. Looks very sharp. Now his blondish, yellowish tan. In the show, his arms and legs are actually yellow, but this one's goldish yellows. And down the bottom here looks nice. On the bottom, it has a nice little turbine that was underwater, and on the back here, it's a nice little backpack. So that's pretty much a very cool detail articulation details. Now, as for articulation for Gogg, he does head. His head can rotate left or right. Can left or right. Can't go no up and down. His arms goes up and down, goes in and out that much because it's headed by the shoulder pads. He also can rotate up and down that much. It has multiple ball joint, looks nice. Kind of very similar to Char or Hguc, but unlike Char Hguc, this one does not have loose. Was thankfully. It does have multiple ball joint. It has a hand movement. It has a wrist can rotate swivel. It does a hand movement. He also has finger articulation. He does have finger articulation, which is really nice. And it has a ball joint thumb, which is kind of nice. But gotta be careful with that. He does have swivel waist. Ball joint waist. It goes up and down that much, side to side. And his leg is forwards and back, goes in and out. Dyson, knee, double joint, not much. And his ankle forwards and back, side to side. That's about really nice little posable articulations. Now, as for the gimmick, you take his little, I believe he's supposed to, wait, no, apparently, according to the structure book was, apparently you're supposed to take his shoulder arm off and then pull his arm off and then place. So, yeah. First we're going to do, let's take this little shoulder. Gotta be very, very careful. Let's jiggly. And remove the shoulders. Then firstly, let's take a peg. Then do this exactly the same. Which is pretty easy. But unlike Hguc, or this is probably the scariest part. The shoulder here. Then see that little peg, you can't see it, has a little peg, then goes like that. I think I put it right. Okay, so trying to be careful. And here we go. And here we have Gogg in his underwater mode. When he was diving in the water, he was first appears, he was counter. When he goes underwater, before it goes sneak into the Belfast. That's a really cool feature. That's what displayed it, of course. There's my review of the 114 Hguc Gogg. Overall, I really like this here. It's pretty fun, a very nice little detail, very capture looks very accurate from the show. I think it's probably the best one. Oh, one more for size comparison. We'll get it in a second. Here he is. And here is the final size comparison. The all four of the Avengers Mobile Suit. And he is the final member from the Avengers Mobile Suit. Overall, it's really same size. Very nice. Although Gogg was pretty short compared to smaller compared to the others. Unfortunately, I don't have the regular Hguc, the regular one. Maybe Sunday we'll get the regular Hguc. So overall, it's a really nice one. I'm very happy with my collection. So, I mean, overall, you're a die-hard fan of Mobile Suit Gundam. Like I said before, I actually bought this Amazon. I actually bought the Amazon using $100 gift card to the cost it $50. Stay tuned for the next review of these. And when I got this at Amazon King. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. Be sure don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.